Hi everyone, my name is Karen, this is my channel RatherBeReading, and today I'm bringing to you my hashtag TBR Takedown 3.0 readathon wrap up. So I participated in the hashtag TBR Takedown 3.0 readathon from the 4th of January through the 10th of January, and I had so much fun doing it, and it was actually a really successful readathon for me. I will actually now go ahead and insert some clips, some vlog style clips that I took during the readathon, and then we will come back here and I will wrap up for you everything that I read. Hi everyone, it's currently about 5:45 at night on day one of TBR Takedown. I just got home from work, actually left work a little bit early today because I didn't want to be there anymore, no other reason. But I have had a really successful TBR Takedown so far. I wasn't going to start reading right at midnight because today was actually my first day back at work after the Christmas New Year break, and so I didn't want to, be tired for that, but I couldn't get to sleep last night, and I woke up, I was really awake, and I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, it's about it's just after midnight, maybe I'll read a bit of my first book. And I ended up reading 254 pages of my book last night, which is a little bit crazy. I didn't end up going to sleep until after 2:30 in the morning, which was a bit insane because my alarm goes off at 5:30, so I was a bit tired today, but I ended up reading a little bit of my book on the bus this morning, and then I actually ended up finishing, so the book I'm talking about is Drain You by M. Beth Bloom. I ended up finishing this on my lunch break today, which meant I had nothing to read on the bus on the way home, but first world problems and all that. So I finished this already. This was a total of 388 pages. I'm not sure how much more time I'll have to read tonight. I'm actually just about to head to the library to take some books back and pick up a few holds that have come in, and then I need to go around to my sister's place. So I'll be there for a little bit of the evening, but I'm hoping to at least get through volume 2 of Morning Glories tonight. That would mean that I would have 2 of the 4 items on my TBR done within day 1, so that would be totally awesome. So yeah, I probably won't check back in with you guys today, but I'll check back in with you probably tomorrow when I get home from work and let you know how I'm going. So keep your fingers crossed that I can keep up this awesome pace. Bye guys. Okay, so it's now about 5:45 p.m. on day 2 of the TBR Takedown Readathon. So last time I checked in with you guys, I had finished book 1, which was about 388 pages. So last night I ended up reading, finishing my second book of the readathon, which was Morning Glories Volume 2 graphic novel. And then I also read about 30 pages of my third read of the readathon, which is Banished by Sophie Littlefield. So in total on day 1 I ended up reading about 588 pages, something like that. So I'm really happy with that. Like, that is some good progress. I'm really happy with that. And for today, I'm currently on page 238 of Banished. This has only got about 295 pages, so I will definitely be able to finish this tonight and maybe start on the sequel, which is Unforsaken. So that will mean that I will have managed to finished 3 of the books on my TBR in the first 2 days, which is just totally awesome. Unforsaken is actually the last book that I had on my TBR, so I'm hoping if I can keep up this pace that I will actually be able to get some even more read than what I had initially thought. So I may check in with you guys later tonight, as I don't have a lot going on tonight, so I'll probably just be reading and watching book 2 because that's what I do with my life. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Hi everyone, so it is currently just before 5:30 on day 3 of TBR Takedown, and I just finished on the bus on the way home from work Unforsaken by Sophie Littlefield, which means I have officially finished everything that was on my TBR Takedown. So yes, crushing it. So I think next I'm probably going to pick up Hot 6 by Janet Ivanovic. This is a library book that I have, and I'm trying to get through a few of the things on my library pile this month to try whittle down that pile because I have a few too many things out. So yeah, I may check in later tonight, I may not, but yeah, stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's about 10 to 6 p.m. on day 4, And last night I managed to read about 100 or so more pages of, well, not more, I read about 100 pages of Hot Six, which I'm starting. Today I actually went out for lunch with a friend, so I didn't get any reading done on my lunch break, but I read a little bit on the bus to and from work, so I read about another 140-ish pages in this, I think, today. So I'm currently on page 208. So there's about 300 and something pages in there, so I'll probably finish that tonight. I may then read my next Emily Rodda book, which will then, yeah, I think I'll probably go with the Emily Rodda book next because it's short, and that'll be something else I can squeeze in for the readathon that I know I'll definitely get finished. So yeah, I may update you guys later tonight, although I think I've said that every day and I never end up updating again, but you never know. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Hi everyone, it's about 5:15 on day 5 of TBR Takedown. I had a really good reading day today. I'm about 77% of the way through Salem's Legacy, which I read on the bus today and on my lunch break. But I also, things have been really quiet at work this week. So today I was looking on Overdrive. They never have any audiobooks that I'd be interested in listening to, but I looked up The Diviners because I've heard some really good things about that audiobook, and they had it, and I couldn't believe it because I've never had one that I've looked at for before. So I was really excited, so I downloaded that audiobook and I listened to a chunk of that at work today. It's really long. It's in 15 parts and I'm on the 5th part at the moment, so I don't know that I'll get that finished before the readathon ends, because I'm not 100% sure how much time I'll have for reading over the weekend. So it's Friday today. I'll get a bit more reading done probably before this afternoon, but my sister's coming around tonight, so I don't know how much reading I'll get done tonight. I probably will get a bit of a chunk of the audiobook listened to tomorrow because I'm going to do some cleaning, so I'm thinking that will be a good thing to listen to make the cleaning go quicker, because I don't like cleaning. So yeah, but I will probably check in with you guys either later tonight or tomorrow for day 6, so see you guys soon. Hi everyone, so it is currently just after 12 p.m. on day 7, the final day of TBR Takedown. I just wanted to film a quick update, even though I haven't done much reading so far today, because I just realized that I lost all my footage. Well, I filmed one quick update yesterday on day 6 that I lost. Yesterday I didn't do a whole lot of reading, but I did get a few hours of my audiobook, The Diviners, that I've been listening to read. So I was making pretty good progress on that, and I'm hoping to get the audiobook of The Diviners finished today. I'm also reading Forbidden by Siri James and Ryan M. James at the moment. I won't get that finished before the readathon ends tonight, because it's about 400 pages and I've only read about 50 pages so far, but I am hoping to finish the audiobook of The Diviners, which would take me to having read 7 books in this readathon, which would just be really awesome. So I will probably update you guys later this afternoon, and then tonight probably on this final day of TBR Takedown, let you guys know how I'm getting on. So I will talk to you guys later. Hi everyone, it's now about 3:45 in the afternoon on the last day of TBR Takedown. I'm making quite good progress on the Diviners audiobook. I only have about 40 minutes left to go in that, so I'll definitely be able to finish that today. I've also read about 100 pages of Forbidden, so I'm hoping that I might get about another maybe 100 pages of that read, so that I can be about halfway through that when the readathon ends, because that would be really great. I'm not sure if I'll speak to you guys again later this evening. I may or I may not. If not, then let's just jump to the wrap up. If not, you may see me again soon. So on day 1 of the readathon, I actually completed 2 books. The first of which was Drain You by M. Beth Bloom. This book covers 2 of the challenges, the first of which is to read a book that is outside of your comfort zone and to read a book that has been on your bookshelf the longest. This is the book that I've had on my bookshelf the longest, and I considered this to be out of my comfort zone because I really haven't had a lot of luck with kind of teenage vampire romance stories of late, and this was just another example of why I only ended up giving this book 2 stars. I just had real problems with the fact that the guy in this, the vampire guy, he is blatantly kills people, and the main character is completely unconcerned about it. She just really does not care at all that this guy literally kills people, and she just wants to date him, so doesn't care. And I had a few problems with a bit of the dialogue, and things like that. I did end up giving this 2 stars instead of just a 1 star because I did find it like fairly easy to get into, like to read. Like it was a quick, easy read, and parts of it were enjoyable, but I just really didn't enjoy it all that much. So yeah, I gave this one 2 stars. The second book I completed on day 1 is Morning Glories Volume 2. This I completed for the challenge of reading a book from your most recent book haul. At the time of doing my TBR, my most recent book haul was my November book haul, and I got this from my library in that haul. I really enjoyed this. I gave this 3.75 stars. I really enjoy the art in this. I'll see if I can find a nice page to show you guys. Of course, now that I'm looking for a page, I can't find a single one that would be like appropriate to show on camera. Come on, where is one? Like seriously, where is one? Yeah, like this, for example. I'm not sure if you can see that. I just really enjoy the art. It's really nice. I have no idea what is happening in this story. This surrounds a bunch of teenagers who go to this school. They think they've gotten into the school for like their kind of academic purposes, but they discover that it's kind of a whole lot more to it, and they're more kind of in a really awful situation, and they're trying to kind of escape the school. It's really hard to follow. You have no idea what's going on. This is only the second volume, so I literally have no idea what's going on, but I did really enjoy this, and as I said, I gave this 3.75 stars. So on day 1 of the readathon, as I said, I managed to complete 2 books. So moving on to day 2 of the readathon, I enjoyed this. The story felt like maybe, it just felt a little bit incomplete. To me, there's no real romance in this, which was interesting. I do enjoy the characters, but overall it was just kind of a bit meh for me. Overall, I ended up giving this one 3 stars. On day 3 of the readathon, I completed another book, which was Unforsaken by Sophie Littlefield. This is the completion of the duology, and I picked this up to fulfill the challenge of completing a series. As this is the second book in the duology, as I said. This is just the continuation. I can't really say anything without giving anything away. I enjoyed this one basically about as much as I enjoyed the other one. Again, I had a few problems with it, but it was mostly enjoyable. So again, I gave this one 3 stars. So that brought me to the end of day 3 of the readathon, and I'd already completed everything on my TBR. So on day 4, I completed yet another book, and that was Hot 6 by Janet Ivanovich. This is the continuation, the 6th book in the Stephanie Plum series, which I've been reading this year. Again, I can't say too much. I enjoyed this one quite a lot. There's a lot more progression kind of in the romance that I really enjoy in this story, in this book. So that was really great, and I ended up giving this one 3.75 stars. On day 4 of the readathon, I also picked up and completed Green for Danger by Emily Rodder. This is the 6th book in the Teen Power Inc. series. I ended up giving this one 4 stars. This is another one that I really remember really clearly from my childhood and really enjoy. So as I said, I gave this one 4 stars. I'm just loving rereading this series. On day 5 of the readathon, I didn't complete any books, but on day 6, I completed Salem's Legacy by Aaron Galvin. This is the 3rd book in the Vengeance trilogy, which I'd been reading. I didn't enjoy this one quite as much as I did the previous 2. I ended up giving this one 3.5 stars. This is a very violent series, which is kind of a series that follows on from the events of the Salem's witch trials. I can't really talk about this one too much, as I said, as it is the 3rd one in the trilogy, but I did enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it as much as the previous 2, as I said, so yes, 3.5 stars. And on day 7 of the readathon, I completed The Diviners by Libba Bray. I picked this up during the readathon on audiobook because I was having a bit of a slow week at work, and so I decided to pass the time by listening to an audiobook. This was my first ever audiobook, and I really, really enjoyed it. I'd heard good things about The Diviners audiobook, and there is a reason for that. It is a really great audiobook. I just also really enjoyed this story. This is a story that is set in the 1920s. It is a paranormal kind of story. I don't want to say too much. I think it's kind of one that you can go into and just really like discover for yourself the story. I really, really enjoyed this. This book has a lot of characters, but they all stand on their own, which was really great. It was just really, really enjoyable. Like I just really thoroughly enjoyed this. As I said, the characters were all really great. In the end, I ended up giving this one 4.5 stars. Also, if you're looking for like a creepier read, this book has some real creepy vibes. The villain in this, Naughty John, and like the song and everything surrounding him, like especially on the audiobook, this was creepy to the max. I definitely recommend checking this one out. I also ended up reading about 280 pages of Forbidden by Siri James and Ryan M. James, but I want to talk about that because I have not completed it yet. But overall for the readathon, I ended up reading 2,698 pages and completing 8 books. So I was really, really happy with that. That's my most successful readathon. I've only taken part in a couple, but as I've mentioned before, I just find readathons to be really, really motivating. I just find that I just power through them and I get so much read during that readathon that it's just really great for me, and I can't wait to participate in more readathons, especially in the next TBR takedown when that happens. If you guys participated, I'd love to talk to you guys below about how you guys did, or if you've read any of these books, or just anything you want to chat down below. Please like this video if you liked it. Please subscribe if you want to see more. But that's all I've got for this video today. Bye guys.